USA Monde.
Good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 47. As always, I'm going to go over some of the questions you guys sent me on last week, even this week. And before I start today's video, I wish you guys happy Sunday. I hope you and your family are doing well. Okay, without wasting time here, let's get started. The first question today going to come from Ango Seri. Howdy, sir. Some people already had been interviewed by the foreign embassy, but they haven't received on their visa because of the situation. How should this situation be solved? Actually, thank you for the question. Actually, this person is asking a question regarding the immigration suspension. Basically, he want to know how that will affect the people who already been interviewed at the U.S. consulate but never get a visa yet. For those people, what I'm going to say is that first of all, if you've been interviewed, the embassy, uh, the consulate officers have to give you a decision whether or not they will give you a visa or they deny a visa. Basically, okay. So if they made a decision that you will get a visa, so you just have to wait till they resume their visa services to go over there and get your visa. In case they deny your visa, they will explain it to you. They will tell you the reason why they deny your visa, and then something maybe you will need you will bring additional document in order for them to review your case again and maybe approve it later on, or you have to do that. But there's nothing here you can do. And then also, as far as immigration suspension, if you are within category, like basically you are people who will be affected by this kind of immigration suspension, even if you get your visa, you won't be able to come to the United States yet. You have to wait till this suspension is over, which is the total. They said it's gonna be over in 60 days from the date it took effect. And so you just have to wait. There's nothing you can do here. Okay. The next question today will go to Sabine Shesta. What will happen about DV 2020? So DV 2020 winner, if you won and you start your process, so you're just gonna continue to start your process. But if you start a process and your cases are NVC level now, where they have to schedule an interview for you, they can't do anything till the pandemic is over, until the U.S. consulate will resume their visa services. Okay, there's nothing you can do. But as far as people who played last year, who have to check their status this year to see if they win or not, they are selected or not, they have to wait till the beginning of June to do so. So for according to the proclamation, the excuse me, the immigration suspension proclamation, they didn't mention green card. Actually, DV lottery visa winners. They didn't say anything about that. But since those people will get immigrant visa to come to the United States of America, I'm assuming they will affect it as well, but not that much, because if you win the visa, let's say you are selected this year, it's gonna take you at least a year to a year and a half to come to the United States of America anyway. By then, the immigration suspension will be over. But for some of you guys who's like I said, whose case are NVC level right now, waiting to get an interview letter, maybe you will be affected. Like I said, the proclamation, I didn't see anything regarding the DV lottery visa, but I'm assuming you will be affected as well. Let's move to another question here. And this one will come from Abuna says 09 official. Hi, I'm sponsoring my wife, and if I'm currently unemployed during COVID-19 and taking unemployment benefit, what should I show in IA-64 form part 6 as employed and also unemployed since? Please help me out. Thanks. Well, thanks for your question. So basically, this person is unemployed right now because of COVID-19, but he or she, I don't know if he or she will file IA-64 to sponsor an intended immigrant, but right now she doesn't have a job. and then she's taking unemployment benefit. She want to know what she gonna put on the I-64 form as far as income information. Well, right now, since you are not working, you are unemployed. That's what you're gonna put on the form. And then if you have somebody, whatever incomes coming in, employment benefit, you have to put that information on your I-64. And if you have somebody helping you, also you have to put on that person's incomes information on the form as well. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. If you're unemployed, you're unemployed. Whatever money you're getting, whatever income you're getting, you have to provide that information. Okay. Then let's move to another one here. This one will come from Jacinta Murray. The person sent this one, say, good night. Please, if you can give me some information on something. My daughter filed for me. I traveled to the U.S. To work temporarily on the work program in the hotel for the Caribbean. I was issued a social security card on the DS-260 where it say alien registration number. There is where I put my social security card number. Is that a problem? It's two different number. Need to hear from you. Thanks. Well, thanks for your question. The way I understand this question is that person was filled out what they call it DS-260, which is an immigrant visa application, because her daughter applied for her to come to United States of America, petition for her to come to United States of America, and this person said she put a social security number where the alien registration number is supposed to go. I think it's a mistake because alien number normally would start with A, like a letter A. And usually you see that number on your green card. So if you are not a green card holder, you shouldn't have an alien number. So there's nothing you're supposed to pull there. You can just pull not applicable or n /A. And but since you put that, there's usually when you fill up on DS-260, you made a mistake and you submit it, you cannot correct that mistake till you go to the interview. Show proof that you really made a mistake and you show it to the consular officer. That's how it works. Okay. That's what I'm gonna tell you here. Just if you already submit your DS-260 and there's nothing you can do here, and like I say, you shouldn't put social security number where it asks for, the form asks for alien number. Okay. Another one is coming from Daniel Johnson. Let me see here. Daniel Johnson asked this question. Hi, bro. On the 8th of May, I received an email from NVC saying my case was updated and they accept all of my documents and rejected the affidavit of support. And they asked me to sign on page 8 by hand and resubmit it again. I did it the same day. How long will it take to review it again? Thank you for the channel. Thank you, too. Well, when you resubmit your a document, NVC asks you to resubmit. Usually, it will depend. It will depend on visa category. I have people whose case will review 3 weeks after they resubmit it. Okay, some people whose case will review a month after, or some people 2 months after. It depends on visa category. Okay, some of the visa category kind of prioritize than other, unfortunately. So it might take, like I say, between 3 weeks to more than a month, in order for NVC to review your document again and let you know if they accept it or not. Okay. Another one here. Let's move to Amjad Hussein. My family is sponsored by my in-laws who are U.S. citizens on May 2008. And case was approved in 2010. Now, approximately 12 years have passed, and my wife's case is in 13 years. What do you think? How many years still to finalize this case? Remember that my family live in Pakistan. Please suggest that now how long it takes. So basically, this person, they will understand the question is this is a person like the wife of this person family sponsor actually a petition for her basically, which is F4 category when your brother or your sister who are U.S. citizen petition for you. So according to the message, the petition for this guy's wife only been 12 years already, but since 2008 he said 12 years, but they didn't receive anything from NVC yet. The case was approved in 2010, 10 years ago, but they didn't receive any notification from NVC. So he want to know how long it will take before they get notification. Or well, for F4 visa category, like I always tell people, guys, that takes time. Okay, that whole process, F4 category process takes time. It can take between 17 to 20 years, and in some cases more than 20 years. So all you gotta do is to be patient. So if you already do your part, and you just have to be patient, because like I say, it takes time. It's not like other immigrant visa category like F2A. Even F2A takes time, or CR1. In most of the time will take like a year and a half. But F4 category, when your siblings, your brother, your sister petition for you, it takes time. Okay, it takes time. It's not something that you won't get a visa like in 2 years or 3. It takes time. Like I say, from 17 more to 20 years. In some cases, more than 20 years. You just have to be patient. Okay. So once your visa is your priority date is current, then NVC will contact you and let you know when to start your immigrant visa process, or your wife will start the immigrant visa process. Okay. Now let's go to another one here. Another one. This one will come from Michael M. Hi John, in September I filed I-130 my wife. Priority date is on September 16. And when I check on my USCIS account, it says on May 13 that your benefit request has been accepted and is under review. What does it mean? Thanks for your time. Well, if you see that kind of message when you check the status, your status USCIS website, it just means that they accepted your case, and they are working on it. And then once they make a decision whether they accept it or not, they will let you know. Basically, that's what it is. And you'll probably receive an I-797 also notice of action, basically the receipt number, okay, from USCIS. So yeah, you just have to wait till they approve this one, and then they will send you the I-797C. Okay. Let's move to another one here. Dominic Smith, can you please find out if the public charge affect the case at NVC since 2019? Well, this person is asking this question regarding the public charge video that I made. Well, for public charge, they say that cases that were approved before the rule took effect that was last February 24th, if I'm not mistaken. Those people won't be affected, and then the people who apply from that day until now, they will be affected by the public charge rule. Basically, that's what they say. But you just have to be prepared. You never know. They might be like, yeah, well, you have to show proof that the person you are petitioning for won't become public charge. You just get ready. Be ready for those. It can happen too. You don't want to get stuck when they ask you that kind of question. You have to be prepared. Get some document ready. Show them that when your relative comes to the United States of America, he or she won't become a public charge. Okay. So, like I say, since your case were approved since 2019, according to what they say, you shouldn't be affected. But you never know. Okay. Just get prepared. This one is coming from Mark Martinez. I received an email from NVC 5 days ago for notice of immigration creation case with NVC case number and invoice ID. Will I create an account for Computer Electronic Application Center? Is this the welcome letter? Can I pay now for immigrant visa and affiliate support? Well, if you receive that kind of notification or email, yeah, it just means that's what we call a welcome letter. Basically, they're telling you how to proceed on what to do first, and they send you the invoice ID and case number, as you say. So you're going to use the invoice ID and case number to log into the Computer Electronic Application Center, and then pay the fees, the immigrant visa fees, and the affiliate support fees. Then from there you can start filling up the DS 260. Okay, so yeah, you have all those instructions in the email they send you. Okay, that's basically the welcome letter to answer your question. The last question today is coming from Nicolette Poet. Can you write it for me or contact me, please? I need to write one for a friend I've been knowing for years. Basically, this person's sending this message under a video I made about how to write an invitation letter, to get a B1 or B2 visa. Basically, I made a video about this 2 years ago where I show exactly how to write it in a Word document. I made a video about it. You can check that video on my channel, how to write an invitation letter. Like I say, it's been 2 years since I read that. It's not a new one. I made it not long ago. Okay, you check that, you see exactly how to write it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to write it for you. Okay, I won't be able to do that. But when you check that video I'm talking about, you will see that it's very simple. You can do it yourself. All you gotta do, plug in the person's name and the reason why the person will come to United States of America, all those stuff. So you just do that, and then you can do it for yourself, and I promise you. Okay, all right, guys. Like I said, that was the last question of today's video, and thank you for watching. Thanks for your time. And one thing I want to add is just be patient. Okay, I know some of you guys are impatient right now because of what's going on, the COVID-19, or where the U.S. consular embassies are closed right now. Your cases are NVC national visa level to be pushed to the U.S. embassies for interview. You didn't get your interview letters yet. You just kind of frustrated. I know exactly what it is. And some of you guys been in this process, start this process 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You kind of tired about it, but you just be patient. Okay, you just hanging in there. This will be over very soon, and then MVC will be able to schedule an interview for you guys, and so your loved one, your relative can come and join you here in the United States of America. Like I always say, it's not easy. It's not easy, but yeah, you can do it. You already did it, the main part. Okay, so just hang in there. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. I wish you again happy Sunday. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Once again, thanks for watching, and I talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye bye.
USA Monde.